Okay, that's Dream.
It's up there. It says Beverly Hodge.
Yeah, this is Beverly, my guest. And the show today is treat your mate, your significant other, like it's Valentine's every day, not just wait until Valentine's. People always jump for joy and get under pressure to go give their people a gift and to show affection and throw rose petals on the bed and do all this special stuff once a year. You know, just treat them good every year, and you don't have to go out your way and follow the tradition. The tradition is a holiday that they make money on. Do you understand? They have extra day, all these days, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter. These are all holidays for the system to make money on. They get you to go shopping and buy things. Like me, myself, my queen, I buy her something every time I see something that I know she likes and that I know that I like to see her with. I don't wait till a special day.
Yeah.
I treat every day like it's a special day. Because to her, she's special to me every day. So why wait till it's a holiday? See? If that person means something to you, then you should treat them special every day. Because you feel that way. I mean, you don't have to spend a lot of money if you don't have money. What you do if you don't have money, you get a card, you write some nice special stuff, you buy them one rose, maybe every other day or once a week. Or tell them that you love them, and just special ways that you let them know that they appreciate it and that you care for them. And if you can, go out to dinner every now and then, not just when it's Valentine's Day. I mean, we went out to eat Valentine's Day. We tried to, and we couldn't. It was so crowded because everybody and their mother and their father was out having a Valentine's. By it being our anniversary, what we did, we went out the next day and put the balloons up and everything because it was our anniversary as well as Valentine's Day. So it was a special treat. Tell them what you think.
Yes, I agree. And the way we do it is just so wonderful. And that's why I love that song by Salt and Pepper. What a mighty great man. Mighty, mighty good man.
Yeah, that's right. And like we do, we match as we're attached. We do extra things to show that we appreciate each other, because if you're dressed alike, then people know you're together. And it's an extra incentive to show that you appreciate each other because you're matching each other, one another. And that's just an extra effort to do that. But we like to do it as well as people like to see us do it. So it's a double treat. And you don't see many people do that,
Right.
It's something we do because we appreciate each other that much.
Oh, yes.
And we have the time to do it. It takes time.
Yeah, we plan it out.
And it's you have to always be aware of what you're going to wear and what you're going to put on. And we're for all the time shopping, buying things that we have to match each other.
And I love that his mask matches his suit.
Oh yeah.
And his bow tie.
Yeah, this I got in L.A. I got 3 suits like this with the other 2 have shoes as well.
Wow.
The other 2 also have shoes. Matter of fact, I'm going to wear the probably this week. I'll probably wear the we'll calculate on.
Okay, because sometimes he'll give me the mask.
That's what I'm saying. You got the mask and I
have the mask?
On this other suit that I'm going to put on.
Okay.
You can match me. So, but anyway, the point of it is, we do this of what we both have interest in doing that. See, you have to be interested in dressing. You have to like dressing in order to dress. A lot of people, they like just to be comfortable and they don't care what they put on or how they look, as long as they're comfortable. And both mates agree on that, so it's cool. That's traditional way people are. We just take it the extra mile because we like to look good. And it's just, God sent me a queen that wanted to look good with me because that's what I wanted. I didn't want anything. That was the most important thing to me, as well as getting along and as well as her looking good and everything else. But the main thing I wanted was to dress with me, because I've had women with me and they didn't want to dress, and then they got mad when people start admiring me for dressing. But then they wouldn't want to dress, so why would you get mad? If somebody admired me for looking good and you're not looking good, you're supposed to be on the same page. Then you have harmony and peace and joy. Because if one person's not on that page and the other one is, then you have that type of jealousy and and all that. We don't have that because we both look
No,
good.
and we love it when people are enhanced by how we look.
Yes, we do.
That is such a blessing that every single day, especially when we're together and we're dressed as we're blessed and matching as we're heart attached, that we do that to a lot of people,
Yes, we do.
and that's a blessing.
It really is. That's a blessing, and it's a reason why, you know, it keeps us motivated. The positive effects that we have on people every day. 10 or 15 people always say, "Oh, you made my day. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh,
Yep.
that's a beautiful outfit you have
Yep,
on.
that's my favorite
You made
color.
me smile. That's my favorite color." Every day you hear people say that. And that makes it worthwhile because that positive effect that they give you keeps you going and keeps you doing what you're doing.
Yes,
You know, because if you didn't get the positive effect, you would do it for yourself. But the point of it is, when you know it affects other people in a positive way, that's a wonderful thing. You know,
yes,
because you got more people that love it than people that hate it.
right.
So that's what counts. You know, and that's the reason why you should always show people Valentine's. Have that attitude every day to treat people with that type of love. And my queen, she shows love all the time.
Oh,
Even before we were together, she was always having hearts, and she shows hearts. You see, we got hearts on our hat. You notice that because of her. She likes hearts on everything. So she got heart glasses. I got something like that too, but I just didn't bring mine today. But we have that. She got me into the hearts, and it's beautiful because it symbolizes love. And this is what the love she show and we show every day. That's why we decided to do the show, because Valentine symbolizes love. But we symbolize it every day. And it's a
Yes.
good thing to do, is to have more love in your life. Me having this queen I have that shows so much love, she got that, me showing it more love. Mostly I show more love to her, but I try to show more love to people, but I'm not as open as she is to people I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But she shows love to everyone, people she don't even know.
yes, yes.
She smiles and says hi and says, you know, talks to them first. I don't do that because of my background, but the point of it is, I show plenty of love to her and let her know how much I appreciate her. And she's the most important thing in my life. And if you got somebody that you care like that for, then you should show and let them know it. Give them their flowers now while they're here. Don't wait. And you don't have to literally give them flowers. Just give them something to represent flowers. You know, you can give them a card. You can give them balloons. You can just show love, extra love. You know, do something extra. Like I said, give them a rose if they like flowers. Give them a card. You know what I mean? If they like cards, you know, whatever. If you show it, you know, just do it when it's not, just when you feel special, when you're thinking about it and you feel special. Let your feelings out. Don't be one of those persons that you feel that way, but you don't, you know, you're introverted, you don't like to express your feelings. You should always express your feelings because that person loves you and cares for you.
Yes.
And they want to know how you feel about them. You know, because so many people are not really caring and appreciating each other. That's why they wait till this Valentine's Day. The rest of the year they're cheating on each other. They doing this, they doing that. That's not the way to live. You know,
No.
be honest and be truthful with your mate, and if you'll be happy and you'll be blessed. You'll be blessed because if God brought you together, God wants to see you stay together, and that's why God keeps us together, because we always continuously recognize and respect each other.
Yes.
You know, I go to church with her. Her church is a beautiful church. You know, and if I had a church that I went to, she'd go to my church. You know, but I don't really have a church I go to because I did try going to a lot of different churches and none of them was up to my satisfaction. You know, but the point of it is, do things with your mate. You know, when you and show love and appreciation. Tell them something.
Yes, definitely, because all that positivity is just so wonderful, and it's enhancing to your life and other people's lives. And my little granddaughter, I call her my spark plug, she even said, "Mama, grandmama, your King Bobby, he does so much for us."
Yeah. Well, I'm glad she recognized it. 'Cause
Yeah, she did.
it's a lot of people that it's a lot of bad people treat people bad, and I notice because I hear a lot of people complaining about their relationships, but they stay in them, because it's really hard to find somebody good. So a lot of people settle for whatever they can, and it's not really good because if you love yourself, you should try to have the best for yourself. And then if you love yourself and you respect yourself, and you don't just jump in the bed with anybody and do all those things, it's not right. To devalue yourself, then God will bring you someone that you want. But you just have to be patient. If you're not living up to that standard, He's not going to bring it to you. Because I was telling somebody that they wanted what I have, and I said, well, you know what? You got to live up to that standard. Because like me, when I wanted a queen, I had a friend that had a queen. He was younger than me, and he had his queen first, and I had seen the way they acted and treated each other. And I was close to him. I went to their birthday party, his wife's birthday party. I met them. I was intrigued by the love they had for each other, And I was by myself. I didn't have nobody. But that made me know that I wasn't accepting nothing less than that. And I asked God to send me a queen. Literally, I didn't know He's going to send me a queen that called me king, like my mother and my father. He actually sent me what I wanted, and then He sent me someone that liked to dress. We met each other.
Yes.
We may have told you this before, dressed in red and gold, my favorite color.
Yeah, on Super Bowl Sunday.
On Super Bowl Sunday, we met. So that was a God gift. It was a God gift all the way around because we met. I was in the middle of the street, we were walking, and she jumped out of a car because she admired what I had on, and I admired what she had on.
Yeah.
And at that point, I didn't know if I wanted to be with her. All I knew was that I wanted to take a picture because she looked good in her clothes. And I was a person to take pictures with a lot of different people at that time. But after I got with her, I didn't take pictures with nobody but some of my friends and animals. I didn't take pictures with women because I didn't need to. I tell the women, no, I don't need pictures no more. I got a queen I take pictures with. And I knew this from the time that I got with her. Because we got together. We were together. We met on Super Bowl Sunday, but we actually went out on our first date, which is officially what we call our anniversary, was Valentine's Day. It was Valentine's Day, and that was 3 years ago. This Valentine's Day.
And we had on red.
And we had on red and gold. And we had that on my party, my birthday party, we had on red and gold.
Well, red is his favorite color.
If you haven't seen the birthday party, it's on YouTube, International Red 70th birthday party. And we displayed it red and gold, and we jumped out of the limousine, and we had a nice cake. It was a beautiful affair.
It was wonderful.
It was wonderful, But like I said, my queen's been with me all the way, 100%. And if she wants a birthday party, she can get it immediately. Maybe when she's 70, we'll give her one.
That'll be in 3 more years.
3 years, I think I might try to get her one.
Because I'll be 68, July 27th.
This year.
And that is such a blessing.
But it's such a blessing that we live such a wonderful life.
Yes, we do.
We're so happy together. And like material things don't make it. What makes it is that we are together and we have love for one another and we show it and we go places and enjoy life. We go to dancing, we go to events, we go to all the events. We stay active because we know being active is very important. When you get older, stay active, go out every day and be the best you can be. And we go out and dress up and show up and be our best. Mm-hmm. And dressing is our best. We be our best self when we dressed up.
Yeah.
What else you want to tell them, babe?
Oh, just live it passionately, because I've always been that kind of person that always treat people well. And I taught my little granddaughter how to say hello and thank you in 8 different languages. And it just impresses people when you are acknowledging them and their culture. Because I told my granddaughter, I says, I don't want us to be like the president that had the orange hair that was in the White House before. We want to be somebody that embrace all our people.
Right, that's right. You want to show love.
And it does impress a lot of people, and it touches their hearts, it enlightens their life. So,
right.
And that's what I'm about. I'm about trying to just enhance.
Oh yeah, you definitely do that. She's been to Japan for 6 years. She was over in that culture.
Yes.
And she was loved by the Japanese. and they believe in perfection. And then she came back here, and she speaks all these languages. Everybody she sees, she asks, how do you say thank you? How do you say you're welcome? How do you say these things in your language? And she speaks with all the different cultures, and she teaches her granddaughter to do the same thing. So by you doing that, you're teaching people how to not be prejudiced, because you show love to all cultures. And that's the way everyone should be, and there wouldn't be no prejudice.
Okay, and let me clarify. They're not into perfection. They're into excellence. And that's what I loved.
Yes.
They were really into excellence, being your most excellent, you can be.
Right.
Yes, because I was a very large lady back then. I was almost 400 pounds, but nobody ever picked on me.
They treat you good.
Yeah, they treated me well because I treated people well myself,
And the people they dressed up over there, a lot of people dressed nice.
Oh, well.
They got a lot of models. I see
Bring it
them.
into excellence, yeah.
I see them dressed up, a lot of real fancy.
Mm-hmm.
I see them when they show Japan and different people.
Oh, okay.
They dress good there, And my friend told me that it was over there. He said they really dress and the things are expensive, and they really into name brands. Like, I didn't know the Japanese were really into name brands and all that. Like, they really are, because a lot of that stuff is over there at the companies. They have a lot. So, and I guess they have a lot of money over there. The people, a lot of rich people there, that have money, So that's why they're able to do that, You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that by her being smart, having a master's degree, being a clinical social worker, you know what I mean? For the federal department, it's really good, because me myself, I had a little education, but I'm really smart, because I've been everywhere in the United States, and I've been to a couple of countries, That's why they call me International, because I have been in some countries, a couple of them, and I got a broad horizon, because by being in all these states and all these countries, the few that I've been, I'm able to adapt to different people, what I mean? I was able to adapt, because I was a salesman, and I, deal with all these people selling them things. So, it was something that I liked to do, be a salesman, because it was something that I did. When I was in the fast life, I did things that, weren't really right, but at that time, but I changed my life around, at that time. And I got 25 years clean and sober, but from that point on, I respected women. I never cussed, or I never cheated, When I had girlfriends, I let them know if I had somebody else, because we weren't committed or nothing, and then I would just be dating them, and they knew this, and there wasn't nothing to it, because, it's like you're shopping, you're trying to find the right one. You don't just jump in a relationship. I heard that, Muslims and certain people, they don't date, they marry. But that's that culture. But I'm saying, in my life, I would have, different women, but they would be friends. They would be friends. We wouldn't even do anything, but just have coffee or whatever. And I would get a point of view from them, how they felt about things. And, just have women friends. And it's good to have women friends if you're single than be around a bunch of men, because I see people that do that, and it's not good for their social ability. It's not good for you being sociable. You want to be able to mingle with all people. When you're single, or when you get committed to a relationship, it's all right if the friends you had before you were in that relationship, if you had men friends before, it's okay as long as the other man knows about it. If you don't have friends you don't know about, you're corresponding with. If you have friends and they know about it, it's cool. I got women friends she know about it, and she got men friends I know about it. I don't have to go around them. I don't have to go out with them, But I know she has them. She go have coffee or whatever. It's okay. Just like my women friends, I only got maybe one that I'm active with. Other than that, the other ones, they kind of faded out. But the point of it is, it's okay. You know what I mean? Because this one friend she knows, we went out together. She was at my birthday party. That's Friday Forever. Shout out to
Friday.
you.
Hi,
Yeah,
Friday.
she's cool. She's been in my corner for years back. And she's, done a lot for me. I've done a lot for her. So you never drop your real true friends. You keep those friends. you know, because you only have a few of them. You know, just like her friend Matt. Shout out to Matt. If you ever look
Hi,
at my
Matt
show.
Camparelli.
You know, he's cool. You know what I'm saying? John, you understand me?
Oh, hi, John Dennis.
Veteran John, he's cool to do. They all right with her. They treat her right and they respect her.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all I want to do. If I don't never, some of them I may not meet, but I know that they're all right because I talk to them on the phone. And it's okay, as long as that she's happy. You know what I mean? It's when you get these people that are trying to break you up, people that talk negative, try to interfere with your relationship and talk bad on them. You know, you don't need them. You got to cut them out. If they try to divide you, I don't care if it's family. I got a family member trying to break me up with my woman. You know what I mean? I put up with her man for 10 years. No, I don't go for that. These are things you don't do. You don't let nobody break up your happiness. People will be jealous. People have a tendency, when you're happy and you're positive and you're not thinking negative, and they have hate and negativity in their life because of the experience they had. See, me, I haven't really had bad experiences when it comes to relationships because, I've always been a good person. And you know why? I give credit to my father. See, my father treated my mother right, so I knew when I was ready to really be serious and get with somebody, I knew how to treat him. Because I seen my father treat my mother with the utmost respect and love. And he called her his queen. He sure did. He told other women, I'm going home to my queen. He did that, and I didn't trip off of it. I knew I wanted a queen after my friend had a queen. But I didn't think about my father called my mother that until my sister said, that's what my father called your mother. And then I said, you're right. That was instilled in my mind. So when God sent me a queen, he knew that was what I was supposed to get. Because my mother and father was in heaven talking about, he needs a queen. He's ready for one now. And then God sent me one. See, you got to be ready for something that you get. When you get something, you got to be ready for it, just like Beverly. She's been through different things and all that. And that's why God waited until it was time. After she was married 3 times, he said, you know what? I'm going to give you somebody good because you're ready for a good man now.
Yes.
You deal with all the other stuff. Your golden years, your highlight, your twilight. I'm going to send you somebody good. So you don't know what you deserve. And that's why he sent me with her and her to me.
Yeah, and I call it that God graced us with one another, the one. And it's been wonderful because we've enhanced one another's lives in so many ways.
Yes.
Yes.
And we do better and better all the time. Just like we were going to a certain restaurant, now we enhance in 2023. We decided to enhance another restaurant we go to on Saturday. We were going to the other restaurant twice a week. Which I said, well, we might as well go here. And it's the same price for what we get, and it's more healthy and it's more enhancing. And it's enriching to both of us, and we feel good about that. So we agree on so many things when it comes to health. We're doing better when it comes to our health. We try to eat more fruit, more vegetables, and just try to live better.
Mm-hmm.
Dance, and she dances.
I dance, but I do not twerk. I will do the
I try to
jerk.
dance with her, and do the things, we try to do, enhance each other and go places. We got a trip scheduled for April. We're going to Vegas. We got another trip scheduled for August, going to Ohio.
Cleveland.
Cleveland, Ohio. And then the next year we're going to go to Hawaii sometime in 2024. We're going to get these things done because you can't sit at home. If you want something done, you got to go out and do it. Mm-hmm. You got to do what you have to do.
And my Roper cousins in Las Vegas, they're the ones that told me, Beverly, try to do your traveling while you're able to move around and everything. And that is such a blessing that they told me that. And that's my cousin.
No, that's what you do.
He's
I was always saying.
Hero. His name is Lamont.
Right. That's what I say. Do it while you can. Don't wait till you get. I've seen so many people. Wait and travel. Wait. They
I'm sorry. I guess I need my privilege.
What happened?
My cousin's name is not Lamont. His name is Jonathan.
Jonathan, and shout out to Jonathan. We'll see you in April. And she's gonna show you this show.
And he has a wonderful wife named Joyce, and she was the one that encouraged me to go over to the Weight Watchers when I was trying to get myself healthier in terms of losing the weight. And yes.
Well, that's wonderful. You know, but like you say, that so many people wait till they promise themselves they're gonna go and do things, and they do it and do it and put it off, and then something happens and they get sick and they ain't not able to go.
Right.
You know, I don't wanna never be like that. I wanna do what I can do while I can, and I
Right.
don't have no regrets about life. That's why every day I get up and get out. You know what I'm saying, and try to do something. You know what I'm saying, because you know, and then we get together, we go places and go to stores and do what we do, and just stay active because that's what we have to do. And then when we go to these trips, we're gonna enjoy ourselves and do what we have to do the most we can. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta go walk 1,000 miles. We get in, and, you know, walk a little bit and you know, get in the car and go and do it like that. But you go. You don't overdo
And we're
it.
together, and we
You
love
know?
that.
And
being
and you're
together.
together. It's like we got stuck. One day, it was around Christmas time. We went to the mall. We walked, I don't know how far, because we got lost in a great mall. And it was so big, and I was telling
Oh,
somebody
yes,
about the
it
mall.
was.
And the guy was saying, "Oh man, you better be careful. You'll get lost in that mall." He was telling the guy at the senior center. He said, "Oh yeah, you haven't been to the Great Mall? Oh man, that's a." And he had never been there. And I was telling him it was my first time there, and I got lost. So we was explaining to people that you can't get lost. But I said it was an eye-opening when we got lost, because it made us realize we have to be adventurous and go places and go where we haven't always gone. Because we were going there just to see one store, Burlington, and got tricked in the mall because it was way inside. But it was all right because it was such an enriching experience. Seeing all these people, and then a guy in a wheelchair wanted to take our picture and took us over to Santa Claus and took our picture with us. And it was just a nice thing. It was nice. People that appreciated us, and they embraced us with appreciation and gratitude. And around the Christmas time, because we were dressed up, you know, like we were matching and you know, like we always do. You know, we got a few minutes, Beverly. We got 2 minutes.
Oh, is that
Yeah, we
it?
got 2 minutes left. So,
Oh,
what do you want to
okay.
do in closing? What do you want to give the people?
Oh, I just want to say, just live it, like we said in our last show. Be the best you can be, and you will have a great, blessed 2023. And just keep that rolling, you know, because you want to live it passionately, and then that way you can be a role model for the children in your life, like my little spark plug, my little beautiful Bailey Boo.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to be an example. You can't, because they look at what you do, not what you say. You can tell people a lot of things, just like my parents told me, do this, do that, do that. My father said, be an engineer, do that. That wasn't nothing I was going to do and nothing I wanted to be. I didn't even want to be a merchant marine like him. And he got me papers and everything. Because I decided what I did, I went to the street back at the time, back in the 60s. We didn't have the opportunities we had now. A black man could either be a janitor, you know what I mean? If he wasn't a singer or a dancer, you know what I mean? He wasn't an athlete, he wasn't going to have no good job, he wasn't going to have no nice stuff. So I took the road in the fast life and was in the game. And went that way, and I appreciated it and loved it because I was having everything I wanted at a young age, and I never would have had that if I would have, you know, got a job. So that was my life. But the point of it is, right now in this time and stage, I would advise you to go to school, get an education, do not do nothing wrong, do not disrespect women, treat them like queens, and you will be blessed with a queen. And if you're a lady, you'll be blessed with a king. Respect men, don't be disrespecting them and putting them down and saying they ain't no good, because if you look at men as no good and you get you a no good man, you'll never get a good one, because you will have your sight on settling for something less than the best. And you deserve the best because you are a queen and you are a king. Realize that. Put your crown on.
Right, and I appreciate my father saying that to me, because when I was 17, he gave me a very good, encouraging talk, and he says, Beverly, you're very smart. He said, don't let all of this mess that you're going through in terms of someone saying you're blacky-mo, fatso, ugmo, because now they call me a queen. It's not just my king that calls me a queen.
Yes.
And it's a blessing, because now I'm retired from the federal system, and I'm doing really well financially. I don't need to tell you how much I get, but by me being so high energetic, I was able to get 2 federal retiree checks, 1 civil service and 1 social security.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to conclude this show. This is International Red Fashion Experience. My special guest, this is Beverly Hydro Dobby Show, and her show will be seen once a month. She will be seen here, and you can catch me every week. Every week you'll see me, and this will be aired on Channel 29. So look forward to seeing us in the near future.
And
doing
on the
shows
YouTube
together.
also.
And on the YouTube, whenever you want to look at YouTube, it's the International Reds Fashion Experience. You can catch us on that. Thank you.